Assalamu alaikum. Chapter Direct and Inverse Proportions Part 3 Exercise 1B. Topics to be discussed are question number 11 and 12 in advanced level of Exercise 1B. For reference, we are using Exercise 1B of this book, so stay tuned.
Question number 11 of exercise 1B. This question comes under advanced level, and that means very difficult level, but it is not difficult questions, believe me. Only you have to understand the language of the question. So y is directly proportional to x square. Let's just write down the way I've told you before. Y is directly proportional to x square. Before going anywhere, just write down this expression. Just complete this expression as we have been doing in our last exercises. Y is equals to kx square, and we will call it number 1. Now, and y is equals to a for a particular value of x, which means then that the value of y is a when its independent variable, that is x. When its independent variable on which y depends is x. So what would be the value of x? The value of x will remain x. Now, find an expression for y in terms of a when this value of x is doubled. So, let's just not go over there first. Let's solve this. If we have the value of a and the value of x, we can find the value of k. Why we are calculating the value of k? Because it's very important to get the value of k. To get the value of any other variable, before finding out value of any other variable, we must know the value of constant. So for k, we have y is equals to a. 1 implies that y is equals to a is equals to k x, a value of x is x square. Now k is equals to a upon x square. Further, it is find an expression for y in terms of a. This means that our answer is going to be in terms of a, in the form of a. The value of y will comes in the form of a. Okay. Therefore, our answer will come in terms of a. Now, we have to find an expression for y. Again, we will put our given value into expression number 1, that is y is equals to a upon x square into this value. It says when this value of x, initially the value of x was x, now this value of x is double. Double means 2x. So I am going to put the value of x is doubled. Y is equals to a upon x square multiply by 4x square, x square cancel, y is equals to 4a. Now your expression for y is in terms of a. So question number 12 of exercise 1b. The braking distance of vehicle is directly proportional to the square of its speed. Braking distance. What is braking distance? Braking distance is the distance when you apply brake and the car, from the point when you apply brake till the point when the car stops fully. This is called braking distance. So the braking distance of vehicle is directly proportional to its speed. I am going to write over here. Braking distance is directly proportional to the square of speed. When the speed of the vehicle is b meter per second, its braking distance is d meter. All right. Now here b distance is b meter per second, whereas speed, where the speed is b meter per second and bd, that is the braking distance, is d meter. Now if the speed of the vehicle is increased by 200%, find the percentage increase in its braking distance. So okay, we will do this part later on. First we will do this thing. Now we know that BD is D. D is directly proportional to B square. Now D is equals to KB square. We call it number 1. So for any expression, if we have to go further, we need to know the value of k. Obviously there are alphabets variable over here. Our value of k will come in terms of d and b. So for k, k is equals to d upon b square. This is the value of k. Now most important part, if the speed of the vehicle is increased by 200 meter, if the speed of vehicle is increased by 200%, find the percentage increase in its braking distance. All right, so we all know first I'm going to tell you how to calculate the percentage increase. Percentage increase. Okay, suppose we have a number, number 1. I have 1 rupees in my account, let's say, and if somebody, let's say bank, will give me 100% profit, how much rupees will I have in my account? 100 for 1 rupees for 100% profit. We all know that it's going to be 100% profit. It's going to be double. Similarly, 200% is tripled. But this is one way of explaining this this is one way to understand this concept. However, there is another way, that is a formula, and it's going to be how to calculate percentage increase in the actual value. It's basically actual amount, right, plus actual amount into desired percentage, any percentage that we have to increase in our actual amount, a desired percentage. I'm going to write it over here so that you can understand it clearly. Actual amount plus actual amount into desired percentage. So through this formula, we can calculate any percentage increase in the actual amount. So right now, suppose we have number 1. So our number 1 is actual amount plus actual amount into 100%, and this 100% means 100 on 100, which after LCM will become 100 plus 100 upon 100 will give you 200 upon 100, and that is 0 0 cancel is 2. So see, I've told you, if 100% increase in the actual amount, it would be double. So here I've calculated it. See, I'm telling you this thing, telling you this concept is just because by any chance, if you anywhere, in any question, if you get instead of 100% or instead of 200%, you get 20%, or let's say 4% in your question, you know how to solve it. Otherwise, without any problem, right? Otherwise, you can do it this way as well, that if in any amount 100% in any amount, if 100% increase in any amount, you have to double it. If in any amount 200% increase, you have to triple it, right? Let's get back to our question, which was if the speed of vehicle is increased by 200%. So the speed of the vehicle was, the speed is B. So if it increased 200%, remember what have I told you? If the 200% increase, it will be tripled. So this B will become 3B. Now For the next part of our question, we know the value of k is d upon b square, and 200% increase in the value of b will be 3b, right? Now I'm going to put these values in our formula, and inshallah we will get the answer. D is equals to kb square. Now d, I don't know, k is d upon b square, and b, in place of b I'm going to write 3b whole square. D upon b square, 3 multiplied by 3 is 9b square, b square cancel, and it's going to be d is equals to 9d. Now 9d is the final breaking distance, right? But we have to find out here the percentage increase. That means we have to find out how much the breaking distance has increased after 200% increase in b, in the speed. How much the breaking percentage, how much the breaking distance percentage has increased. So for percentage increase, so for increase, percentage increase, what we have to do, we have to find out the difference between final and initial upon initial multiplied by 100. So increase in percentage increases, basically final value is 9d minus d upon d. We will convert it into percentage. It's going to be 8d upon d multiplied by 100. 800%.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more updates.